I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and welcome to my Underground Railroad project. The project is designed to help all of us to really think carefully about what it takes to obtain our personal and collective freedom. And I got up this morning, and I'm on my way to New York City. I'm going to participate in an event called Circle of Sisters, which is a gathering for Black women. I'm also going to join Cornell West. At a fundraiser for Black Agenda Report. Cornell asked me to do it, and he did something for me, and I really appreciate it. So, it's it's only right that I return the favor. I respect that man immensely. In fact, actually, I can show you behind me. I actually have a picture of Cornell West that someone drew. I'm supposed to actually give it to him, but I haven't given it to Cornell yet. He saw the picture, but it's in my possession until I give it over to him. But anyway, today I was thinking this morning. It's really strange. I had a dream last night that I was in prison, and in that dream, I remember I was in shackles the whole time, and I remember trying to go to the bathroom, and somebody just waiting outside the bathroom, giving me a time limit on how long I could use the bathroom, and I remember trying to explain the mass incarceration epidemic to a prison guard. And I remember the prison guard just looked at me like I was just basically a lying nigga, a lazy lying nigga. And that basically the reason I was bringing all this up was because I somehow wanted to make an excuse for my behavior and all this stuff. And I don't know where that dream came from, but I know that it rattled me. I know that it woke me up. I went to sleep maybe 2 a.m. and it woke me up at 5:30. And normally I'm a 7 hour a night kind of guy. I love my sleep. And I don't know where the dream came from, but I can say that a lot of us kind of understand that feeling of kind of being shackled, kind of being, held in and kept away from your dreams and kind of reaching your potential and becoming who you want to be. And when I think about my life, I was thinking about some of the things that I've accomplished that some people have considered somewhat noteworthy. For example, one thing would be when I got my PhD in finance in 2002. I was the only African American in the country to get that degree that year. And in case you're wondering, it was extremely, extremely hard. I mean, finance is harder than the other business disciplines. It's very, very mathematical. The classes we took mathematically were like 4 or 5 levels above calculus 4 that you take in college. Anybody who took that kind of stuff in college knows what I'm talking about. I mean, you're talking about just some crazy levels of quantitative ability, competing with students from China who, maybe got the highest math score in all of China or in all of Shanghai and things like that. And I remember how hard it was. I remember how painful it was, and I remember how frustrating it was. I remember feeling kind of shackled and kind of locked up, like I couldn't get to where I wanted to get to. I remember feeling just devastated, and just always feeling defeated. Always feeling defeated. I never really felt like, oh, I'm this great champion and I'm going to accomplish these great things. I would say that to myself to try to make myself feel better, but really that wasn't how I felt. And but then when I look over my life and I look at my resume and I go to speeches and I give maybe 40, 50 speeches a year, I guess, something like that. I don't know. And I'll hear my bio being read, and I'm thinking, wow, this sounds like the bio of a guy who's actually accomplished some things. And I think about, I transpose that against how I felt living the life that I lived, and I realized, holy cow, I don't feel like that person that is being featured in this bio. But really, what I realized is that I think some of that's natural. I really think that if you really want to progress toward your goal, you have to really embrace struggle. If you don't embrace the struggle, if you don't understand the struggle, then you really won't get the progress. If you can't sort of deal with, at least find some healthy coping mechanism to deal with the agony that you go through when you're trying to push yourself to become better and stronger, then you're not going to get the reward at the end. I would almost compare it to like you doing a difficult surgery. Nobody would want to have their insides cut open. So if you don't understand why you're being cut open and you don't have any healthy anesthesia to help you get through the situation, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, that hurts! Don't do that to me," right? And so I think life in a way, it gives you surgery. When you're trying to climb that mountain and get to your goals, you're going through a painful surgery and a metamorphosis that makes you feel like crap. I mean, just being real, it makes you feel like crap. And so, I guess I say all that, in terms of trying to be honest with you about, what it takes to really try to do something in this world. I'm not sure. When I think about myself and people I know who've accomplished, things that people pay attention to, most of the time it's not a glory dance the whole way through. It's not something where you always feel comfortable, always feel confident. You have to kind of become comfortable feeling uncomfortable. And that's what I've kind of learned. I've just sort of accepted that because even to this day, I'm literally every day pulling out my hair. That's why I don't have any hair, so I'm pulling it out. The little bit when a hair grows, I pull it out because I'm trying to figure out how to get to where I want to get to. And it's always a painful journey, but at the same time, though, when you are committed and you are focused and you keep moving forward and you move forward on faith, this is where faith comes in. You move forward on faith and allow yourself to grow. Then you wake up one day and you say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I accomplished what I was trying to do." So that's all I wanted to share today. I'm about to take off to New York, but I just wanted to share these thoughts, and I hope it helps you in some meaningful way. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Thank you for joining our Underground Railroad project for personal and collective freedom. And I remind you that we are in the tradition of the runaway slave. The goal is to get off the plantation, whatever your plantation may be. I want you to join me in the quest for freedom. So until we meet again, please stay strong, be blessed, and be educated. I am gone. Peace.